Lindsay, the Rising Star Award is a very competitive award. A lot of really great people in that category. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I know the judges were very impressed by your professional accomplishments, but also your role in community and really helping people too with the Girl Develop It chapter that we're going to talk about in a minute. But first of all, you're at Salesforce, and you are a graphic designer turned software developer.
I am.
Right? How did that come about? Because much of that process was self-taught.
It was. A lot of my projects were very design-based, like you mentioned, and I gradually started working on more web projects, and I just had an interest in learning how the backside of it works and how it's built. So I started learning on the side, reading books, taking tutorials, and realized it was something I wanted to go into. So I asked my managers if I could take on more of those projects, and it just kept escalating from there. Yeah.
Now, in doing that, gave you an appreciation and maybe led to the creation of this local chapter of Girl Develop It.
Yes.
First of all, talk about the organization. Is it part of a national organization, Girl Develop It?
Yeah, Girl Develop It's a nonprofit organization that aims to teach women how to code and give them a safe place to do that. A lot of times there's not a community where women can go and feel welcomed as beginners. So Girl Develop It aims to do that while showing them how much fun coding can be through hands-on exercises and workshops.
Yeah, so your experience really motivated you to start this chapter. Talk about that process.
Yeah, so I was a beginner myself a couple years ago, and I got a lot of help from friends and fellow coworkers and managers who had kind of been developers in the past, and I realized that was hugely valuable to me to know somebody when I was going on my learning journey. So I wanted to create a community where other women could do the same thing, and that didn't exist in Indianapolis, so I was like, we need to do this.
Yeah, talk about the impact that this chapter has had.
I mean, so a lot of women just come and realize coding's an interesting topic to them, and they can take that back to their jobs as a supplemental skill that they can apply in their everyday roles. Some people are super inspired and go to coding boot camps to turn their careers around and become full-time software developers, and that's been really amazing to see as part of the chapter.
There are a lot of varying efforts aimed at getting more girls, more women in STEM and related fields, technology-related fields. This would seem to have real impact and fall in that category too. Talk about, in your view, kind of the landscape for women in technology today in Indianapolis. How would you gauge it?
I mean, we were just ranked one of the best women in tech, and I think that's amazing, but there's so much more work to be done. Just getting women into the right communities and the right circles. So we love having men a part of our group, and just introducing them to the right groups is going to hugely impact diversity in the long run, the more that we can start making these people network with each other.
Yeah. What would you like to see as you look out 5-10 years, maybe even beyond, with Girl Develop It accomplish?
I mean, honestly, Girl Develop It is a great thing that we need right now, but it would be cool if in 15 years it wasn't even necessary, because diversity is just a given fact, and I would love to see that become a reality.